Hello, people out there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Wednesday to you all. And oh, today is going to be a great day indeed. I am kind of recording this right before I go on vacation, so I got to keep this a little bit snappy, but it's always an exciting day when your alt group has a comeback. And today is that day because Dreamcatcher are back with brand new music. Yesterday, our brand new title track, brand new album. And I have been so looking forward to this. And genuinely, this for me might have been the hardest era to try and avoid spoilers for because everyone was posting about it. Like the choreo teaser that they usually drop went everywhere. And it was during a day where people were posting like old clips of some of the groups that I was following on Twitter, so I had like the volume hit, and I saw someone's post about the dance cover creeping up, and I immediately just like pulled out the earbuds, threw my phone away, and it's been like that all week ever since that dropped. So I want to get this over with because I have been so impatient about wanting to get into this. So let's get into this sharpest DJ. Yeah, drop. I am going into this almost entirely, like, completely blind. I've tried to avoid as many of, like, the concept pictures as well, so I don't know, like, what sound it's gonna be, what the message is. I know there's been that whole thing with that social media account that they're doing, which I haven't really kept up to date with. I've also been a little bit too busy in my actual life for that, so I'm just ready for the music. It's Dreamcatcher, so I reckon I'm gonna be a little bit biased towards it. Just because, you know, they're my old group and they really haven't missed at all for me, music-wise. But that doesn't mean I'm going to spend the next however long just fawning over how good everything is, how perfect it is. If I don't like something or if something really catches me off guard, I'm going to point it out. So, we keep it real around here, but we enjoy music first and foremost. So, here we go. And I'm hoping the internet behaves today. Oh, this is slightly different. Ah. Sue on the motorbike. That's where this is from. It's very different. It's a little bit slower, but it's got the guitar crunchiness. I know for a fact this isn't the chorus. This can't be the full chorus. There it is. And it is that slower beat, but it still has the intensity and the crunchiness. What did you say? What did you say? I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Interesting they decided to mix Dummy further back for that rap verse though. Because it might be one of the least like prominent Dummy raps that we've had on a title track in a hot minute. Because usually her raps are like really front and center. I know how to count with my fingers, that's fine. You know what I would have liked to hear? Is this second half of the chorus be double time? Because it's got that really nice riser. I would have loved to hear it pick up Just really put the foot, like, pedal to the metal. I do like this anthemic bridge though. Yeah, I just think if this was in double time, that could have been just pure adrenaline moving forward. To be fair, if I ever saw Dreamcatcher up close, I'd probably be doing that too. Huh. Okay, so that's kind of put me on a trip and a half. Okay, first of all, this is very, very different. Like, what is it? The Apocalypse series that you had. Really quick, but also the dramaticness of Maison. You had the heaviness of Vision, and then you had like the, I don't want to call it anime because it feels kind of cop out, but the kind of energetic like final hurrah of Bon Voyage, right? I thought those three in sequence with each other was a tremendous time, and in fact, DC's kind of like era system they have with their DC title tracks. There we go. Has always been a really good time, because they always kind of keep it, locked in. So the first release of a brand new era is always going to be a little bit interesting, and I won't be able to pass judgment on this until the sequel comes up for this, right? Because this on its own is by far the most out there and different thing that DC have done for a title track. I think that's safe to say. And I bet people were probably thinking the same thing when Deja Vu dropped, or when Scream dropped. Like, Scream turned that rock intensity up in an entirely different direction from, say, the likes of Goodnight and Chase Me. Deja Vu decided to get a little classical with it, get a little refined with it. And while, that wasn't collaboration for a video game, and that was its own standalone thing, very much went a different direction. Maison went a different direction. OOTD has gone in a different direction at a scale and at a rate that they had never done before. And the experimental factor of it is brazy. Not crazy, brazy. Spelled with the B emoji. That's crazy. That's brazy. It's slow. It's surprisingly slow, which is not what I expected to say after a DC title. Because, let's see. I'm trying to think back through. You know what? I'm gonna listen through the song, just in sections, and just keep the tempo of the other slow title tracks in mind. Because I'm thinking Vision wasn't the fastest song in the world. Deja Vu wasn't the fastest song in the world until that final chorus. Odd Eye wasn't a terribly fast song in terms of tempo. I mean, the song definitely ramps up later. Chase Me could be pretty slow. PD's not the fastest song in the world, but DC haven't done too many like slow title tracks. And this one, while it's slow, still has that intensity behind it, but it's definitely done in a different way that we haven't heard from them before. So I'm gonna count in a little bit. Okay, so it's significantly slower than Vision for sure. You know what I'm finding very interesting about this is it's that brand new era, the brand new sound, it's almost like they've taken their standard formula, so to speak, when it comes to their music, and specifically where certain members sing during that song, and just kind of thrown that recipe out the window. Because starting the song with Adami, like first or a little section there, a line, and then starting the song with Shion. I'm trying to think back when the last time we had Shion start a title track was, and I'm pretty sure we haven't. Or at least not in this way. Is what? It goes Shion to Sua, then Yuhyun into what, Handong? And then Ju getting like a little bit more of a rapper position for a good section of this song. It's like the roles in like general areas where you'd expect to hear certain members are just not there anymore. And it kind of does make it sound like this is an entirely different creative direction from the ground up. It's not like, oh, we're going to try a new sound. We're going to change everything. And I mean, everything minus the sound team, because I love all the homies on the sound team. This part of, what is it, Edenary, of course, the pizza topping gang, as the Insomnias are like called nowadays, but they're definitely doing something way out there, but the core element of it still has that, that crunchiness, that aggressiveness, that roughness that rock sound delivers, that Dreamcatcher have been known for doing for 6-7 years now. I want to get to the chorus though. Again, a little like a talk rap section. I bet this false drop caught a lot of people off guard. A lot of people who hadn't like heard. I don't know if this was part of like the highlight reel or whatever, but a DC anti-drop or a DC fake drop? Oh, I did not think that would happen. DC have always brought the full punch on the first drop when it comes to the chorus, so this is a little bit different. And I will be honest, I was absolutely bricking it. I was sat here on first listen right as we hit this chorus thinking, no, DC have not done an anti-drop. DC have not done like the negative chorus here. I was absolutely bricking it because I have made my opinions very clear on the fact that I am not the biggest fan of the anti-drop or the negative drop. Thankfully, it was a delayed one and I can let it slide a little bit, but ramp it up. Something about this, I wish. I would love to hear what this second half of the chorus sounds like with the drum part in double time. I just think this song doesn't really have a lot of pace going for it, and I would have loved to get an injection just one time, just a nice ramped up speed chorus. Like, think. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Just, I'm thinking about a chorus having that kind of like pace with the drum section and just ending the chorus in a way where it feels like it's about to run off into the distance and then you reel it back in. Maybe it doesn't even have to be every single one, just like the one final chorus, maybe like right at the very end, just let the song go crazy fast. I just think, oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. Hold on, I'm gonna let. I'm gone. I'm gone. Yes, I know that last part was doing it for the meme, but when Nami says, "Got him my way," I'm moving. I'm moving. This one is gonna be a marination thing for me because on first listen, it's not my favorite DC title. And it's a DC title track that is really challenging my mind. And this isn't because I'm recording this at like 9 in the morning and I'm not entirely awake yet. This is genuinely a song that is challenging like my musical interests and kind of preemptive. No, that's the wrong word. Yeah, like pre-established notions that I have about DC and their musical identity. This is so far out of the box and has gone in such a different direction to what I'm used to listening to from them that I don't think my brain is perceiving the fact that this is actually a Dreamcatcher title track at the moment. Rarely do I feel like that about a DC title or any DC song, and for that matter. But here's the thing, I don't dislike it. At the moment, I don't dislike it. Will it become my favorite DC title? I don't think so. It doesn't need to. But at the end of the day, this is a song that one I have listened to and has really made me think about what's going on with the music, has really made me think about what the progression is going to be, how they've made the progression, how they've written, how they've arranged it. This is not a simple song to listen to. And while I enjoy the really simple stuff, you know, a song that I can just press play and let it go automatic, I can enjoy a song that's really complex. It doesn't really matter what type of song it is. If I listen to it, I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to take in everything that I can. Is this straightforward? No. Do I enjoy it? Nah. But I don't need to enjoy everything that comes out. And I reckon this song will grow on me come the sequel or the follow-up. Because honestly, that's how I felt about Maison. I really liked Maison for what it was and the intensity of it. But hearing Vision and then going back to Maison made me get like a different appreciation for what was happening, right? So, as for OOTD, I'm not going to pass judgment on it yet. I'm going to hold off on it. I'm going to let this one sit, wait, see what happens. And I'm very much looking forward to the rest of the album. Because, of course, there's a mini that goes along with this. I have to listen to it at some point, don't I? So, that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. Ooh, and last request for me today, let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street, just one small act of kindness to may brighten up someone else's day-to-day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.